Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm headed into town right now to pick up a new piece of gear. I'll get into that here in a bit. But for those of you that were looking forward to the mullet, sorry guys, it's not for me. Every time in the past that I grow my hair out, I can't make it anymore. I just feel the best with a clean cut haircut, and I'll leave the mullet to the professionals. But yes, I'm headed into town right now to pick up a new backpack. I've got a few backpacks, but I've never really been happy with either of them, and they don't suit my needs for what I want in a backpack. And I browse Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist every day, and an ad for this backpack popped up. So it seems to be like the perfect action sports adventure backpack. It has spots for different camera equipment, GoPros, and it even has a spot for a hydration pack. But I don't want to give too much of it away, so we're gonna go make the deal, and I'll show you guys what we got. Well, you guys, we got the bag. Well, this is what we came home with, the GoPro Hero Seeker backpack. Now you might be asking, dude, you're like 25, why are you looking at backpacks? But for those of you that actually know me know that I love the outdoors, and I spend a lot of time riding motorcycles, and a lot of which being off-road. So the backpack that I was using before was just your basic backpack, had a few basic compartments, it wasn't waterproof, and the only thing that it had was a chest strap. Now for a guy that has a bunch of camera equipment and small parts and accessories, I was always fighting that backpack, trying to find stuff that I could never find, and it got really frustrating, especially when I'd go out dual sport riding. It would come back covered in mud, and it was a pain to wash, and overall it was time. I needed to find a backpack. So I pulled out my phone, which is actually cracked due to not having the right gear. I pulled up Facebook Marketplace, typed in backpack, and I found the Hero Seeker. Now there was a few others on here that I was interested in, but when I saw the GoPro backpack, I knew I had to have it. This thing was built for motovloggers. I don't label myself as a motovlogger, but I spend a lot of the time behind bars filming video. Now I already have some of my gear loaded up in this bag for video purposes, but right off the bat, looking at the front of this, you can tell who makes it, and it's a nice, durable, dry bag material, and this material itself is completely waterproof. You can see it has a waterproof zipper as well, which opens up and comes with an included chest mount that integrates into the bag. Now the chest mount has to be one of my favorite locations to film video in first person, and while it does take a little bit to set up, once you have it set up, you will get some awesome stable shots. But here's my favorite part. It has an integrated GoPro mount into the strap. Now with the newer GoPros with their built-in stabilization, this is the mount that'll be my go-to. You tighten the backpack up properly and you're gonna get some amazing shots just from your shoulder strap. And I really look forward to going hiking and fishing with this mount and seeing what we can capture. Now moving on to the cockpit is what I call it. This is where your back will be spending all of its time, and it's nice to see that they have some memory foam padding in here. And these cutouts right here allow for breathability in behind your back. Now all over this bag, you'll see various different mounting points. And in the front here, you have these 4 little loops that you can put carabiners in and other types of fasteners. This front pocket also has this little hook in here, but this front pouch is like 6 inches deep, fully waterproof, so you can put all kinds of stuff in there. It is felt lined, so this would be a perfect place for sunglasses, cell phone, a small camera like a G7X or something. Anything that you don't want to get scratched and want to be protected from water, this is the pouch to go in. But moving on. Boom, this is the Big Daddy. This is where you will store all of your big items, and it has a strap in here, which I think I'll be able to fit my laptop in. Let's try it real quick. This is not the actual laptop that I use. This is a 2012 MacBook. This thing is a brute, but it looks like it's gonna fit like a glove. Now, like I said, this is a 15-inch 2012 MacBook, a lot thicker than anything from this generation. So that's really nice to see. It's not going anywhere. And this backpack itself is rigid, and with that laptop in there, it's just a really solid piece of kit. Opening this pouch up, you will see this little logo of a water droplet. This is where your hydration pack goes. There's a cutout right here at the top for the hose to come through, and that was a feature that I had to have. And with this waterproof material in here, it's not gonna sweat out on your back. And I actually have a bladder that's coming in today that I'll show you guys. But that's the biggest thing on our dual sport adventures, and being outdoors, you gotta stay hydrated. And with my last backpack, there was no place to put a hydration pack, so I was just stuck using water bottles, and it made me drink a lot less because it was a hassle, and that is no good when you're out on the trails. Moving on to the side here, they have these really nice adjustable straps, and I actually put my tripod on the side, and I believe that's what it was made for. You can get some nice over-the-shoulder shots, and we will definitely have to try that out. But back to this main compartment, we have this big waterproof pouch up here, and right beneath that, we have another Velcro pouch that is also felt lined, and this one goes down pretty far, and an iPad would fit perfectly in there, or any other kind of gear that you don't want to scratch up. Underneath that, we have 2 more pouches here, and I just stuck my portable charger in here for now. I have a 20,000 milliamp hour battery pack. Anchor makes good stuff. I'll go ahead and leave links to everything in the description below. But in the other pouch, I just have some random GoPro mounts, and there's a few other pouches down here on the sides and in the bottom, so plenty of storage options and ways you can organize your bag. But moving on to my favorite section of this backpack, the way this top compartment is, I just love the way it works. Zip that wide open, and boom, this is where the magic happens. Just like in a camera bag, it comes with these Velcro spacers that you can organize to your needs. I have it set up for a Hero 7 in the middle. I got my Hero 7 batteries, and then I have my Hero 4 batteries, which is what I still use for my helmet setup. And up here, you actually have another zippered waterproof pouch that is separated in the middle with some stitching, so you can have some batteries in here, SD cards, once again, anything that you don't want to get wet. But that's enough talking. Let's go ahead and put this thing on, get some GoPros mounted up, and see what kind of shots we can capture. Actually, guys, I think I heard the mail just come. And there we have it. Now on GoPro's website, it says that the maximum size bladder that will fit is 2 liters. So that's what we went with. And I've gotta say, these days you can just pick them up for so cheap. I've always had the Camelback brand, but this is a Galindo, just a cheap off brand. I'll link it down in the description as well. This does look like it'll fit perfect. It also has an insulated hose, which is a plus. Let's go get it cleaned out, get it filled up, and test it out. All right, guys, so I got my pack all filled up. Now all you gotta do, open this back pouch up, slide your bladder in, feed the hose through the top, and boom, you have a water bag. Now I have it running through a loop on the top of the shoulder strap up here, and we have water. But enough talking, let's go enjoy this thing. Shine that light on me. I seriously love the angle that you can get with this. Fishing with this, whoosh, it's gonna be so good. Well, there you have it, guys. I've been out testing the GoPro Hero Seeker backpack for about an hour now, and I've gotta say, I really enjoy it. This shoulder strap mount works great, but I am not sponsored by GoPro, nor have they ever shown me much support. So, in today's deal of the day, a Chinese company actually makes an identical backpack to this for less than half of the price. Other than the color, it is exactly the same thing. But if you want to support GoPro, check this one out. If not, I'll have both of them linked down in the description below. I'm not kidding. It is the same exact design, same everything. Like I was saying earlier, I probably won't use the chest mount too much just because I'm always taking my backpack on and off, and this shoulder strap just makes it super convenient. But I love the angle that you can get with the monopod. That's actually a tripod. It's a great accessory that I did a video on the past. But for the outdoorsman and motorcycle enthusiast, this backpack is a must-have. I've probably hiked about a mile total filming this, and the rest has been on the one wheel, but I've been sucking this thing down, and it definitely makes staying hydrated a lot easier. I was a little bit worried in the quality of this bladder, but it sips just fine and works as it should. Well, that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this little gear review, the GoPro Seeker backpack. Check it out. In most situations, it pays to have good gear. And with the organization for all of my camera stuff that this backpack gives me, it's just gonna motivate me to film more. And as a content creator, that is a must. But I really look forward to bringing this pack on all of my adventures. I am really impressed with this hydration pack. For under $15, you can't beat that. But we're gonna be going on an awesome adventure this weekend. Brokeback Dual Sport Adventure Season 2? I think so. We're gonna hit it harder than last time. More fun, more festivities. Oh man, I can't wait to see the stuff we're gonna get into. But this backpack will be with me every step of the way. But it feels good to be organized in life, and I hope to have this pack for years to come. But that's gonna do it. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're not already. Turn the notifications on so you don't miss out on this weekend's live stream. The live stream will be on Saturday this weekend, probably around 3 to 4 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you check in, say what's up. But until tomorrow's video, I'm out.